Hey, good morning.
Morning, everybody. Good to see you. Terry and Christine, Generator Coaching. Today we're talking about messaging.
How clear is your messaging? Like, what is your introduction speech? We're all, I just got out of morning networking coffee with the ladies group, and she was talking about how to network virtually and building your power teams. And the other really important thing is how are you go around the circle. What is your messaging? Are you creating something that flows and is musical and inviting, or are you just filling it in with noise? Over the weekend, we were talking with one of our marketing friends, and we were kind of talking about, okay, elevator pitch. What really is the elevator pitch? What's the purpose of it? And or some people call it like
Carmen?
a 30-second commercial, or what's your 30 second? You get 30 seconds to share whatever it is. But often we just find people talking. There isn't a structure. They're just filling in the 30 seconds. I mean, is there anything wrong with having a 10-second super clear message?
No, in fact, our coach actually teaches us the clearer your message, the shorter the message, the more you stand out. And so if you can say in 10, 15, 20 seconds what you're exactly trying to do with them, how you help your clients, how you work with people, how they can get a hold of you, it's much better than droning on and
filling in that time with whatever. So
exactly. Terry
kind of just touched on it, but there's three things that you want to make sure you hit in that. And the first one is, what do you offer? And then we'll just run through them all. And then the second one is, how does what you're offering make my life better? And then the third one is, tell them how to buy it. How can they be part of what you do? Because you're intriguing them. You're pulling them in by your message, so they ask, hey, can I hear more?
Yeah, the message needs to be attractive. And so the idea is, and we called this piece music or noise. Is your message attractive, or is it just something that's sound bits in the wind? And so
sound bites can be good.
Sound bites are really good.
But not random.
It's based on your target market.
Yeah.
And so right now we're working with investors, we're working with real estate people as one group of people we work with. And so when I talk about what I do with them, I talk about most investors aren't operating with the cash flow they need. We help business owners implement specific strategies to grow their cash flow so that they can dominate their space. And so it's specific. It's talking to them, the investors. They don't know how to grow their cash flow, or they're getting in the way of themselves. And so we help them actually have specific strategies that are going to help them grow. That's how we work.
And then let's just take a step back, how we picked that, because that's the language they were using. We went into our target market and said, what are they saying? They're saying that they want more cash flow. So that's something that we can help provide them, whether it's through high performance mindset, putting a strategy into place of how to call more things, how to use more automation so you're on top of it. Like, what is that quick turnover thing that they need? And what do they want to do? They want to dominate their space. They want to dominate their zip code. You know, that's the group that we're talking to. So we have the language around who we're talking to. And then we have another one that's a little softer that says, you know, most business owners are experiencing more stress than they are income. Or they're operating at a higher income. So, you know, what do? We help them remove that stress and get them into an action plan.
That's right.
Get them moving, get them the results. And then thirdly, we invite, how can you do that with us? It's a call to action. It's, how do you do business? Make it simple for them. So what are some of those simple ways that you can ask people to do business?
Yeah, calls to action are very simple. Call my phone. Here's my phone number. Email me.
Make an appointment.
Make an appointment. We have actually on our website a little button that says Let's Talk. It's on different pages at different places, and it's really easy to get to.
Yeah.
They hit that, it goes right to our calendar. Make an appointment on our calendar. We'll reach out as soon as that appointment day is, and so we can start that conversation.
Or if it's a Facebook Live, you say put a heart down below, or say yes, and then that means yes, we will give you a call and reach out to you, or private message me. Tell people what to do. Make it simple. Sometimes one of the books that we read said make it a grunt. Do I know what they offer? Yes. Do I know how it makes my life better? Yes. They want more money. They want more cash flow. They want to be able to make all those phone calls all day long. Do they know how to buy? Yes. I just told them they can make an appointment. They can write a little message to me, and I will get back to them. Simple, simple, simple sells. If you get 30 seconds, Terry said it. If you can say it in 20, in 10 seconds, hey, you sit down, that's confidence. It's clarity, confidence, and connection. That's all it needs to be.
Time is really, when we're talking about this, this really spurred because we got into a very interesting conversation around the idea of a 30-second versus a 1 minute versus a 2-minute talk. And I can't see why I have to keep droning on about what I do with somebody instead of just make them interested in asking me how we can work together. Because while I talk a lot, I don't want to spend time trying to explain what I do. I want to show you. So if anybody on this wants to know what we do, get a hold of us. We'll talk to you. We'll walk you through how we can help you. Put a yes down below in the comments. Hey Doug, how are you doing? Put a thumbs up if you like what we're saying.
Remember, people, if they're cutting through the noise, that's causing them to do more work. You just want to directly hit, hey, our client is small business owners, staffs under 20 that are looking to make the next 6K. Maybe their first 6K, maybe their next 6K. That's where we come in as strategists. We help you do that.
It's very simple.
People are going to say no to that, but that's not our ideal client. So anything that you get, yes, that I want more of that. I need to connect with them. Make it intriguing. Make them want to say, yes, I need to take my next step with you.
That's a really good point that is worth repeating. She said that we're looking for our next clients, but we're also looking for who isn't our client with our messaging. And so we want to make sure that we cut through and get the people who aren't our client out of the way so that our clients have room for us. And so often, and especially when I first started networking and I started going to all of these things after I got out of psychology and moved into coaching, I didn't know what I was doing, so I thought everybody was my client. I'm trying to get everybody. The reality is I only want the people that I can really help move the way I want them to move and the way they want to move. I don't want to pull in people who aren't really working in where I'm working, because it just gets too noisy in the relationship.
You mean, so is it that I'm hearing you say you want people that are already taking action and then they'll continue to take action,
right?
Not just twiddle their thumbs and think, overthink.
Yeah, and it's really, is our goals, is our missions, our vision aligning enough already that we can work together and move forward? Yeah. And if they're stuck, we can get them unstuck, we can get them moving. Because it's all about helping, it's all about connecting and moving forward together. One of my good friends, Doug, is watching this right now, and we work together on a couple of different things, and it's about how we can synergistically move each other forward. Not about how I can go and convince you to work with me and pull you the direction I want to go, or convince you that I'm going to be able to move you. It's got to be a connection, and that's what